The high pointers of the first half is all the 6 points that's gone in for the defense of Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers. Wonderful work once again, well coordinated and making sure the Raiders have no chance whatsoever. Ajit Pawar showing his power, actually going ahead and tackling it out, and this was the all-out that was being inflicted. But after the all-out, somehow it is Thane who actually put pressure on Ahmadnagar. And of course, yes, the Raiders are still struggling, but the defense is good here, and they have done well, especially the defense of Thane Hampi Heroes. They have understood that the importance of keeping the Raiders out. This shouldn't have happened, as he should have gone and attacked Abhishek Pawar instead of Sanket Khalate. But that's the half-time where 6 points went in for the Ahmadnagar's defense. And now I'm interested to see who will go into raid. Yeah, the first raid will happen from the captain, because it's not a do-or-die raid, it's a solitary raid, because they don't have raiders. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting now if Thane can hold on to the defense horses. I'm Navin Chaudhary, alongside with me is Ryan James. Ryan, I actually see an all-out if Thane can actually hold on to their nerves in the defense.
Yeah, and ideally they should. That's what we're expecting from Thane, to give the challenge. And I'm sure, as much as we appreciate Ahmadnagar's dominance, somewhere inside all of our heads, we do want to see a team like that possibly lose that one game. And I'm sure any result, a win, a victory or a loss for a team like Ahmadnagar is going to benefit them, because they get to work on certain pieces. And we heard their coach also, he's come into this match with the intent of winning. He wants the whitewash. That's the clean slate altogether. And Ajit Pawar here will look to possibly revive a man.
I will actually want him to go for the bonus at least. If he's not thinking of a hand touch or a running hand touch, which he does not possess, which he does not have in his armory. If he can just go for a bonus, no, does not try it. Does not even try it. Vaibhav Patil was ready in that left corner to go for the ankle hold. But if can Vignesh come back quickly? If he can come back quickly, the next raid will be a do-or-die raid for Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers. Why is he wasting time? If he can come back quickly, yeah, that's good. Ah, no, Ajit Pawar wants to take the challenge on the captain himself. Interesting, Ryan, because I would have wanted at least Somnath Bedke was there as a substitute. Jumps and does not jump well. Wanted to jump over the chain, but not good enough. Tackled out.
Oh yes, take a look at that. We thought the captain would step up and deliver for his team. Unfortunately, he's put in the effort, but the effort was not good enough. And Ahmadnagar down to just 2 men, which means Thane have the upper hand now. And as Naveen said, they held on to their defense, and good defense often leads to good offense. Can Chinmay capitalize? It's a do-or-die raid situation. Chinmay going on the left side. He has the raid. He has defenders coming in from both sides. Chinmay will get the point. No, he will not. This could be a big super tackle here.
It is. Again, the problem with Chinmay is he's going to attack Sanket Khalate. No, that is a fight on hold. That's it.
Super tackle.
Come on. Let's join our legs together and choke Chinmay out. That's what happened. There, watch that. Even if he was trying his best, the only problem was he was trying to attack Sanket Khalate. Second time in a super tackle run, you had to attack Abhishek Pawar, because he's very, very good in those back holds. He will come behind you and hold you out. If you could have gone ahead and attacked Abhishek Pawar, you could have at least had 50% chances. I'm not saying you would have been successful, but yeah, there was 50% chances.
That's a fair point, honestly. And right now, Thane looking strong, but the question is, Thane has managed to hang around the game. They've not allowed Ahmadnagar to take a big lead, but they're just not able to capitalize. They're not able to make use of the pressure that's on Ahmadnagar. Ahmadnagar playing smart all the time, and I'm sure all credits go to their coach, who's often strategized all of these moves, all of these situations. And Naveen, we were earlier speaking about the nicknames. I want to ask you, in your course of playing sports and even commentating, have you ever gotten any nickname?
Oh, very much. Because I'll tell you what, I have never spoken this out, honestly. But yeah, it's a good point. Saurabh Smith tries his way, because this is a second rate, he will take it slow, so I'll get some time to say that out. See, when I started off cricket, like in high school, I was huge, I was fat, I was tall, I was fat, and definitely resembled Ian Botham of the SRUs. I mean, my coach in school, he saw me, and I didn't know who Ian Botham was, because, I mean, now I know him because he's such a legend. England all-rounder, fast bowler, tall, fat guy. But the way he used to play his cricket was so dominating. And that's what even I was in my school. So my coach in school used to call me Botham. And then when I started shedding weight, my name changed. I'll tell you what was that. I saw Smith is now running out. Which time? Oh, yes, boy, no. Ahmadnagar is livid. Is totally angry on Vaibhav Patil's efforts.
Yeah, just take a look at that once again. He went in using his leg, and the ankle hold was not executed properly by the right corner there, which is why Ahmadnagar got that very important point. They were hanging around with 3 men for quite some time. In fact, from the start of the second half itself. And right now Mangesh Sonawane, just one rate point for him so far. He can change it here. Has he gotten a couple more? Yes, he has.
Definitely. Very, very good raid, and Maloji Bonsley. Oh, it's a super raid. He's got 3 of them. This can be the raid-changing game.
3 and 19 out.
Wow, he's wiped out both the corners and the raider. Abhishek Pawar, Sanket Khalate and Saurabh Smith. How did that happen? Yes, 2 was on the cards, but look at that, hand touch on Sanket, and then the dash did not come in time. And Mangesh has turned things on its head, as there's just a defender now, last man standing for Ahmadnagar, Shambaji Wable. Now, even now, if the defense of Thane can hold on to their horses, does not let it run away like a wild horse, they can really inflict the all-out. They have to do it though. Especially Ahmadnagar, right cover by the left corner, comes across. Fabulous work from Vaibhav Patil, all out inflicted. And the scores are level now, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Just when we thought of the possibility of the all-out in the starting of their raid, that would make the score 17 each with 13 minutes. So we have plenty of time to witness a grand spectacle come out of this match, because both the teams are well invested in it. Ahmadnagar have been the team that's often dominant throughout this entire series, whereas Thane are here looking to fight for that 6th position, which will give them the advantage. Vignesh here trying to add on to his 3 points. Let's see what happens.
But you know what I have always seen? Look at that.
Bonus
2
point,
raiders also
Thane.
wants to raid. Praful and Shivam Patare. Yeah, bonus point, Vignesh. Good that he got that bonus. He can push the do-or-die raid further. And I was telling you what I saw. Shivam Patare is arguing that he's got a hand touch. Vaibhav Patil says no, they will go for the review for sure. That Thane wants a review. And I'll tell you that every time there's an all-out and an all-in happens, this Ahmadnagar gets very angry. They come out and try to dominate the opposition from the word go.
To umpire, Thane district challenge for no touch point. Our decision 1 point. Please review.
Ryan, for the first instance, I thought the touch was not that. And Shivam Patare, just because of the flow of the run, he went inside the lobby. Probably he was claiming that.
Yeah, I think there is a slight chance. The only chance is if he's touched his shirt, and it's very close, honestly. And I don't think I'm in a position to make the decision. What would you say, Naveen?
Right, we are not the decision makers, we are just the feel makers. That's what we feel, that's all we can say. The decision will come in officially, but I think it is a little far. But if we also look at the top angle, it looks like as if on the knees, on the kneecaps, if there's a touch, the top angle will be a better judge of this. Yeah, there, the kneecap, there, that is what I am a little concerned about for Vaibhav Patil on that left corner. Maybe he wouldn't have felt it. See, he wouldn't have definitely felt it because it's a kneecap and that knee protector.
You unsuccessful, 1 point Ahmadnagar.
Right, unsuccessful. Thane lose their review. like in the first half. Oh, yeah, I think the kneecap. That has become the big culprit for Thane, not Vaibhav Patil. So yeah, I was just coming back to that names, as Mangus gets that running hand touch, is the nickname of Shivam Patare. Oh, has by Abhishek
1 point, Thane.
Pawar missed
Jersey number
out.
11 out.
Yes, he has. Mange Sonavane is trying to insert all sorts of pressure on the defense. Right, so yeah, when I was fat and huge and tall, I was being called Ian Botham by my school coach. And after that, I started to shed weight. I started to play more competitive games. I, of course, got into hockey. That wanted me to a little be in shape. Again, a dash from Ahmadnagar.
1 point,
Praful
Thane.
Savre today. I think he's taking the name too seriously. Tender Coconut. He's becoming too cool. Come on, Praful. Wonderful dash though from the captain of Thane. So when I started shedding weight, I was really inspired by Lance Klusener.
Okay.
The bowling style, the batting, the high lifts. And then I realized, listen, you can't copy anybody. Whatever comes to you naturally, it does come to you naturally on the field. That's what it is. You can just try and take them as idols, but you can't definitely get inspired and copy their style or ape their style, is what I learned. Shivam Patare. And now the Mangus, the man, he has to save them. I should have asked them what is the reason, why do they call them Mangus? The whole team was bouncing on him saying, Isko Mangus bulata hai, isko Mangus bulata hai. But I forgot to ask why, because I was so engrossed in Praful Savre and asking why that name. So yeah, I've been called with two names, Lance and Ian Botham, and people who did not actually like my style of dominance, because I always, I don't know, and I sometimes even feel that I hope I've not rubbed you on the wrong side. Trying to be in the commentary box and making sure everything goes right. But I don't know, see, somehow I have this feel of, see, everything should be right at the end of the day. It's not whether Ryan is saying the right things or I'm saying the right things. It should be a right thing which goes out. So in that effort, as Ahmad Inamdar has now made a mistake. Saurabh Myad
1 point, Ahmadnagar.
did not
Jersey
even
number
look
18
like
out.
taking a point. Ahmad has in. Right, he has awarded it. This is why I somehow, whatever his nickname is, Inamdar,
Do or die.
he becomes a giver of gift. Inam is of course gift, a prize. He always ends up giving gifts to the Raiders.
Oh yes, and right now Thane has the lead. Oh, how the tables have turned, because they've slowly climbed their way back, especially
1 point,
throughout the
Ahmadnagar.
course of the second half. And right now, I think the do-or-die raid, he's not gotten a touch point, which is why Ahmadnagar has gotten the point. Yes, take a look at that, Naveen.
Kiddish. Seriously kiddish. Mange Sonavane should have understood that it's a do-or-die raid. Should have at least gone in for the bonus. Shivam Patare. But yeah, so I was telling you that people who did not like my aggression on the field or dominance on the field. Remember there was a Kenyan team who started to play cricket? And that's why we knew that Kenya, like a country, existed in an African continent. I mean, if they didn't play cricket, we might not have known it. Isn't it?
That's a fair point. True.
So Kenya, when they started to play cricket, it was early 90s.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 90s, 97s, 98s maybe.
Bonus point, Thane.
As there's a bonus point for Thane, they lead this and precariously hanging on. So yeah, the next match is Nashik Dwarka Defenders versus Kolhapur Tadaba Tigers, and this team, Thane Hampi Heroes, put out a big victory against Kolhapur Tadaba Tigers because of the defense. And I'm still wondering why is Prathamesh Balakundri sitting out on the bench. So yeah, people who are actually wanting to put me on the spot a little, wanting to irritate me a little. They used to call me with one bowler's name, who was actually very quick and fast, but he came out and batted like a pinch hitter. He did not have any idea in his batting. He just wanted to swing at everything. But I wasn't that sort of a batter. I was more of a third down, fourth down player. Number 4, number 3, I used to play out and try and finish the games. So they used to call me Martin Suji, if you remember that name. As Saras Miaz has been tackled out in a do-or-die raid. Good effort from the right corner. Yash Boyer now comes into the picture in a right frame. Ryan, do you remember
Yeah, the Thane.
that player?
Oh yes, what Suji you said, right?
Yeah. As we will head into the lane, there
doesn't-
club strategic timeout. And the big investment now for this match is Thane's defense. Ryan. Thane's defense have invested for the 12% returns. Let's
ह्या
listen to the
कॉर्नरला ट्राय
coaches.
करतो नाही तर त्या कॉर्नरला ट्राय करतो. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे ना, मग त्याला कशाला सोडलं पाहिजे. गडबड करू नका, शांत कवर द्या. लक्षात आलं की तुमच्या
लक्ष ठेव ना. समजते
Has to
हाताखालचा प्लेन
probably hold on to the cover defense.
समजते का? स्टडी खेळ आणि 5 कव्हर एखादा बोनस वाढव 2 लीड आपल्याकडे आहे. नंतर 5 कव्हर आपल्याला करता येऊ शकते. काय सांगितलंय? इथे फालतू डोनेशन देऊ नका रेडरला. कळलं का? एखादा बोनस गेला.
Balaji Bhonsle says, don't give away points to the Raiders unnecessarily. Fall to point Devnaka. That's all it means. So simple. Hold on to your defense. They have done well. And just keep doing the same thing. Right, yeah. So just coming back to that Kenyan player as the lane then club strategic timeout gets concluded. So yeah, the biggest investment in this match is of course Thane's defense. And they'll have to still go on and invest, is what the coach said. Yes, right. So Martin Suji is what they should just call me Soji, Soji because that also meant Rava, right? Yeah. So they used to irritate me. And you know what? Unbelievably, when they started to call me by that name, invariably on an international standard, Martin started doing well for Kenya.
Yeah, well, I think that would have been a rather interesting name. I would want to know what your reaction would be if somebody printed Suji by mistake on your jersey which you wore out to play, because I sometimes do that to my juniors in college, you know, the ones who irritate me, they have a nickname and I tell them, you know, I will print a wrong name in your jersey. As Ahmadnagar gets the bonus, they are looking to get back into this game. We can see the coach, he's not so happy. He was quite happy earlier on in this match when his team was performing well, but now they are down by 1 point and a do-or-die raid. Chinmay here will try to capitalize, get the better out of it. He tries the bonus, he's not gotten it, which is why he has 13 seconds to make a move and get something out of it. Will he get through? Yes, he will. This is Thane at its best.
Thane.
See,
Number 3
that is
and
why
10
I say attacking Sanket Khalate might be sometimes tough, because he's very good in those double thigh holds, and Chinmay Gurau was very, very lucky just to jump over him, and Shivam Patare, oh, he just came in as a second line of defense to just support the right corner, does not get the right angle to go out there. So yeah, 2 points, very interesting. Praful Zavre gets a hand touch on Rohan Tupare, is it? No. It looked like Rohan's reaction actually gave away a point. But I see a good conversation that we are having about nicknames, Ryan. So everybody also listening, most of youngsters, of course not younger than me, as I always say that. But I see, I'll tell you what, any name which goes ahead and gives you popularity, whether you like it, don't like it, is secondary. Now see, for Praful Zavre, he comes in. Most of them will not remember his Praful Zavre, the man. Yeah, officially that's the name. But from today, he will be called Narulia, because that is the name that's going to be famous around here in the Yuva Kabaddi Series circuit. He's being tackled out this
1
time.
point, Thane.
A cover defense. Very incorrect angle for a right cover actually to go ahead, and that's why Praful did not expect it. Oh, that was dangerous.
Red.
Heart would have been definitely pounding and in the mouth of that cover defender. It was very close.
Time out, Ahmadnagar.
Ahmadnagar now suddenly find again a super tackle situation. What's he saying? Yeah, Deva, wake up. Our director, he's not got the audio on. Deva.
जिथे भेटेल तिथे सोडू पण नका.
Yeah, this
पण
is
आपली
Malok's
पहिली आधी
sports
काय
team.
करायचं माहितीये, शक्यतो स्कोर करायला बघायचं आहे. परत सांगतो, लूज जायचं नाही. कोणी कव्हरला डिफेन्सला शाबास.
Again, he says no looseness in the defense. Just hold on to it. That's been the biggest investment, as I keep saying that. So yeah, any name which gives you popularity is good, isn't it? See, more than Dhoni, MSD, Captain Cool, all those names were popular, isn't it? And Dhoni itself is probably not his name, his dad's surname. Kick, lovely. Vignesh Chaudhary in a door,
point, Thane.
in a
Jersey
super
number
tackle
11.
situation, kicks out. Abhishek Pawar ran. Wasn't I saying this from like what, last 3 super tackles? Attack Abhishek Pawar, attack Abhishek Pawar. And I'll tell you again, the raiders or the defenders or the players can't listen to me in the arena.
Yeah, noted. I was not going to say that that he listened to you, or maybe I was. We don't know. As Ajit Pawar here steps in, this is an important moment because his team is down by 5 points and they just have 2 men back at there, and they will have to defend with 2 men right now. They managed to get the super tackle prior to this with just 2 men. They will have to replicate it once again if they want to survive a possible all-out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, he turns the pages on him. He's got the all-out is what he's claiming.
1 point,
No.
Thane. That's enough fire.
Only one. Only Shambaji Wable. Ajit Pawar will stay on as a last man. I thought he actually touched his eyebrows. Yes, sir. He was just actually going ahead and celebrating that one, Vignesh Chaudhary. But no. Ajit Pawar stays on as the last man. And I haven't seen this ever, or at least in the promotion zone, Ryan, that Ahmadnagar has been inflicted twice on the all-out. That's the twice! All-out coming in.
1 plus 2, 3 points.
Thane lead this big time, and they're not coming back
Ahmadnagar all out.
to allow
All
Ahmadnagar
in.
to win this game.
Oh wow, what a moment. Take a look at that.
Come on,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ahmadnagar.
to all our viewers on fan code, this could be that defining moment that seals a loss for Ahmadnagar. We will listen in to the coaches what he has to say in this crunch moment.
फालतू आणि पळवायचा नाही कव्हर. फालतू बोगी नको. कळतंय काय सांगितलं ते? स्टेबिलिटी. काय
The audio of Shantanu Pandav has taken a beating.
अरे 4
Like the team's defense.
हां, एकच आहे.
Only 8 tackle points today for Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers, and on the other side 11 tackle points for Thane Hampi Heroes. So that is a big difference. So as I said, as I keep on saying always, Ryan, stronger defense will win you the war. This is definitely a war. The Thane are kind of winning against Ahmadnagar. And now Ahmadnagar has all got to do is put in very, very lightning quick raids. Just not raids, lightning quick raids.
Yep, might as well become the Flash and go in because they do need the speed of light in these raids. Praful Zabre, just 3 raid points. This is a off night for him, honestly. And he will not be doing a lightning quick raid because he has 15 seconds to go. And yeah, he will go back quickly. No raid point there. And Thane will happily take their own speed time to complete a raid.
Oh, now don't tell me since I am here in the venue, Ahmadnagar lost their first match.
Oh, there we go. Now we found the reason.
Oh gosh. But yeah, Thane's defense has played really well. See, that's the only change of what they
Radar.
definitely wanted. Why are they going in for a review now?
Stand it.
Ahmadnagar, since because they just have that 30 seconds, they want to exercise that. They say raider out, maybe?
Captain, please come. Okay. Here umpire, Ahmadnagar team challenge, rider out because of no cross. Please review.
Oh, They say they did not cross the balk line. No, I don't think so. But
Yeah, I think the walk line was crossed quite confidently, especially the way the Raiders settle in on their raid, and yeah, he's crossed it quite comfortably, hasn't he?
Hey, it looked like he's going to take a bonus point outside the balk line. Right, he's crossed it. But yeah, go ahead, and we should also give credits to the Raiders of Thane Hampi Heroes. Vignesh Chaudhary, Mangesh Sonawane. They've done well. Vignesh
Rio
Chaudhary.
successful.
Yeah, 7
Riders
to 8
safe for
points.
Brookline.
Unsuccessful.
Captain,
Ahmadnagar.
Rio is over. No more Rio.
Nothing is going in their favor today. Not the match, not the reviews. And it was very clear. He crossed the bonus line. Sorry, correction, balk line. He crossed the balk line like a bonus line. But yeah, 7 for Vignesh Chaudhary, 5 for Mangesh Sonawane, 2 for Chinmay Gurav. So yeah, the raiding trio has done well. But more than the raiding trio, the defense. Fabulous job. Ahmad Inamdar is given away only 1 inam for the Raiders, and he's become the Ahmad of this defense unit. As a captain today, he's done really well. Number 18, he's nurtured, he's marshaled the sources well. Ahmad Inamdar, he'll be a happy man. As the last raid of the match is a do-or-die raid. And Rand, did you expect just 8 tackle points for Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers, which also has 2 super tackles? So that means take away 4 points from there. Ajit Pawar once
1
again
point,
gives
Thane,
away a
number
point,
1
and
out.
this is a massive victory. 10-point
Match
victory.
over.
31 to Thane Hampi Heroes and just 21 for Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers. Kind of an eye-opener before the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, and you can see the cheeky smile in the Thane players because they know they've accomplished a big deal here. And as you stated, Naveen, the Ahmednagar defense was quite good in the first half, but after that, the first half the score was 14-10, and they just turned it around. Take a look at that. Thane has gotten 20 points from there, whereas Ahmednagar has got only 7, and that's been the difference. This is definitely a much needed loss, I would say, for Ahmednagar, because we've often seen teams that win too much struggle in certain situations, and I'm sure this loss can be taken as a learning.
And I'll also tell you what, they haven't tried out too many experiments. It's the normal playing 7. There is no change in the defense lineup. There is no major change in the raiding unit. It is the set 7 that has been pushed to the doors, or rather inside the field or the den of a losing team. Now they will really realize how to come out of this, because they have never ever been in that sort of a room, isn't it, where a losing team will sit on. Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers, you can see the defense of Thane Hampi Heroes in these high points, and of course Chinmay Gurav, as always, he's a saver. He's just a silent raider. He's a very good saver of the game. And yeah, 14 raid points coming in for the Thane Hampi Heroes. And did you guess the number of tackle points? 11 tackle points, Ryan. 11. Unbelievable. 11 tackle points. And that's why they have won the war. And on the other side, it is just 8 tackle points for a defense strong Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers. So that's why it's 21-31. And that's what it looks like, as Thane become the first team to go ahead and create history and make sure Ahmadnagar Periyar Panthers lose off their first